Good morning, everyone. I've been asked this a few times, how to create arc radius LED strip lighting. To go around, say, a architectural garden bed or something like that. So first we're going to start with a linear piece. Just go new, family, generic, line-based. So this length's already locked in, which is great. So all we have to do is create a sweep along the path. You can use profile if you want. I'm just going to simply sketch one out. Lock these in. Dimension. It's going to be our width. As a type parameter. And this will be our height. Type parameter. Cool. Simple enough. That's just extruded along the sweep. Sorry, swept along the reference line. Now we just need a line to represent in our floor plan. First, we'll just turn the visibility off of the 3D element. Make sure you have your category selected, lighting fixtures. And we're just going to create a new object style called LED strip lighting. Make it nice and dark, thick, dashed. Cool. So we just create a line, select the subcategory strip lighting, and lock it to our reference plane. Now I'm not going to do circuits and electrical connectors now. It's just going to be simply the context. So save this family. I've already done a couple of tests, but LED straight. Load this into our project. Give it an offset, I'll say 2 meters. And we can start drawing our linears. Now we need an arc. Very similar. Edit this family. Don't need that anymore. We've still got our length parameter here. So we need an arc reference line. So create reference line, arc, end radius, start end radius. Select that, automatically locks in because it's a reference line. And we'll take this dimension straight away. Call it a bend radius. We don't need to do much with this, so I don't need a shared parameter. And that's going to be an instance parameter. Every single time you place it, we want that to change. Just check to see it's stretching. It's great. And same thing. Create a sweep along the path. Create a sketch. Similar to before. Just basic. You can use your profile if you wish. Lock it in. Give it a width. Sorry. Give it a height and width. Cool. And as before, simply hide this from floor plan. And we create a line as strip lighting. And we select the arc. Check to see that's stretching. And it does. Now the trick with this, let's say this family first. The trick is if your bend radius is too great or too less than the length, maths doesn't work and it will break. So just as an example, we'll just set our height first. So as you can see, the arc works great. As soon as you get to that tipping point of full circle, it will break. You can edit the family to do it inverted, but that's not what we want. So the first thing is we know the radius of these. Actually, it's reporting to the wrong one, isn't it? So that's 29, it's 14, 39, 19. So if we go and create this LED arc again, we already know our radius, so we'll set our radius now so that it won't break when we give it the length. Come over here, we got that one. This one's 1400. This one's 39. You see it? Sometimes does some funky things. As long as your bending radius is set, it will work. 1900. Cool. And we'll just finish this off. What I love about these families is it will actually chain together. As I said, I'm not going to do circuits right now. So that chains together. It's great. We can give it a comment. Strip. I'll just give it garden 1. So we've got some strip lighting there. Might just set our 3D to be the same width and height, just so it looks okay in 3D. There we go. LED strip lighting goes all the way around. Now we just want to report that. So we're only getting a length from this family and a length from this family. Now that one will be correct, but this one won't be. So first off, let's calculate the arc length. Now this is a bit funky. So when you create a dimension as arc length, it asks you to select the arc. So select our reference plane. Now it'll say you can't do anything with this little stop signal, but actually all you need to do is select the first reference plane, the second reference plane, and now we have this, which is the actual arc length. Now this will only come through as a reported parameter, so I can't physically change this, but we can report on it. So if we give it the real LED length now, pass this back into the project, that's 2900. Our arc length is 3694, which is the calculated. You could use a formula arc length in Revit. I just find that this works a little bit easier without having to type in the formulas. I do like formulas, but arc length is a bit tricky. So we have this parameter reported through. Now we want this length to be on the same parameter. So simply edit the family, create a new parameter, LED length, as an instance, and we simply make this the same as the length. So now they'll write reports back through. It's as simple as creating a schedule, lighting fixture schedule. We'll get our comment. We'll get our NDY length. I'll just show you that first. We have all our lengths, and I commented that as garden 1 in case we've got multiple LED strips that we want to get different lengths from. And we now just group this by comments, don't itemize, and format the length to calculate totals. We have 55 meters of LED strip lighting. Select this. You can see it selects the whole lot. Selects it all in 3D. Just to show you, if we had 2 different gardens, I guess I can just draw a simple one here now. Can trim these together. This can be garden 2. And now fix the schedule. 42 meters of garden, which will show up now. Even this length says varies. Obviously, these parameters don't calculate the totals like you can in schedules. Thanks, guys. That was just a quick one, but I find it pretty neat. Architects love using LED strip lighting these days. The easier we can draw them and report on them, the better. Obviously, you can add electric connectors to these and sucking them up to your distribution board. Thanks, guys.